build process of a vehicle is an incredibly complex thing. And I think we take it for granted when we get behind the wheel of a car. We don't realize what went into making it. And that's just a regular car. When you look at something at the level of an R8, the attention to detail, the amount of design, and the amount of detail in the process itself of producing the vehicle, it's really staggering. You could spend literally an entire day just talking about all the different steps that go into making sure that this car achieves the quality level, the performance level, the luxury level, the reliability level that Audi expects from their products. When you start out with the R8, you've got to start with its construction, and that is it's an all-aluminum car. And that's fairly unique in the marketplace. And what that allows you to do is make a car that is very, very stiff, but also relatively light. And then you put in the Quattro drivetrain, which is a fantastic drivetrain, which means it's an all-wheel drive car, but in the R8, it's biased to have most of the drive towards the rear wheels, typically about 80% or so. And so you have a very rear-wheel drive feel and balance with the vehicle, but you also have the security of an all-wheel drive system. And that means if it's inclement weather or just how the car approaches its limits are very easy to understand, to decipher, and therefore control. You know right away when a car is good. And you don't know until you drive it, and you really don't know until you drive it around a racetrack, especially a supercar. And the R8 really just took to it.
We chose Infineon Raceway because it's one of America's great road racing circuits. It's incredibly organic, 2.52 miles rolling through the hills. It's got over 160 feet of elevation change. The first time we did a program here, we had Audi's chief driving instructor worldwide come out, and we gave him the keys to an R8, said just take a few laps, see what you think. He came in 3 laps later, pulled up next to me, looked at me, and I think for a German this might be the ultimate compliment. He said it's like a small Nürburgring, and the Nürburgring Nordschleife is an amazing place. So we took that as a great compliment. The Audi Sports Car Experience is an opportunity for drivers, any driver, to come out and experience Audi's highest performance cars on a racetrack and drive them as fast as they're comfortable driving them.
So we bring them into the classroom, run through what our day is going to be, and then we proceed with about a 35-minute talk, talking about seating position, their responsibility of driving the car properly, and how to extract everything it's been engineered to do to the maximum out of the car.
No, it definitely exceeded what I'd imagined. The first time you press on the gas pedal, it's quite an experience. It's a bit of a jolt, and there's a bit of an adjustment period of kind of finding the right tolerance.
You know, pushing those turns and taking the turns as tight as you possibly can with the instructor, you know, giving you direction. It just was absolutely, you know, exciting and unbelievably fun.